But anyway, welcome back. How was your day? Not much here. Moving targets. Is this a bomb? Or a launcher? Oh, okay. Okay, so does this move it? Yes, it does. Ah, interesting. Come on. Put it in the thing. Thank you. It was pretty good. It was just been feeling kind of sick because of my congested nose problems. But it's alright now. Bullseye! Oh, there's more? Alright. Oh, this one moves up and down. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. You can't stand winter. You know, winter's been very odd. In my winter's been very weird in Oklahoma. It doesn't stay for one day because the next day it's suddenly like really warm, or like warmer than it should be. It just doesn't make any sense. So I don't get the feel. I get the feeling we're not gonna have any snow this year, like kind of like last year's. Oh, I got a diamond. Nice. The thing that sucks for me is that I'm congested all the time, so I can't smell a thing. And if I do end up smelling something, it only lasts for like a second. My nose just doesn't work at all. Alright, I don't know. Okay, so it has to be right there. Oh, really? Nice. I mean, it probably sucks that you have to deal with that, but... Oh, nice. Still got it. Oh, man. Alright, so we have like multiple moving targets right now. Or things, I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, hold up. Hold on. There we go. That should hopefully be okay. Ah, not quite. Huh. Okay. I haven't gotten this out yet. Alright, hopefully that should work now. Do I enjoy editing? Yes, actually. I mean, yeah, any kind of content that I do, as long as I'm satisfied with the way it came out initially, then, you know. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. As long as I'm satisfied with how it came out, and then when it gets to the editing process, it'll be loads of fun to do. Alright. There's another target. Oh, that's funny. It's like, nope, they had to put another target. The question is, how do you get this? How do you hit this? Is it something like this? No, it can't be like that. Because, there'll definitely be videos that, where it just becomes like, this is something that I don't want to upload to YouTube. There's definitely been times where that's happened, and I just said, you know, either we have to redo this, or we're just not going to upload it at all. I mean, so... But for the most part, as long as I enjoy it, then I'll upload it. Now, how do you freaking do this part? Maybe like this. I can understand maybe it being like this. Although, I don't know. The gyro is not very accurate on this. Okay, hold on. Alright, I have a couple of angles that I can try. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, that might actually work. Let me do this. Let me try that again. Oh man, I almost had it. I nearly just had it. Trolls kept disliking it. I mean, I don't think that's something that you should feel discouraged by, as long as you enjoyed it and, you know, I mean, I would like to think that other people enjoyed it too, right? Alright. Let me do this one more time. Got it. I mean, as long as the video wasn't meant to, like, attack anyone, then I think it would have been fine. Oh, thank you. By the way, I forgot to mention this to you, like, several times that you've been here, but you're the 150th follower on my Twitch channel. So, thank you. 50 more and we might do another, like, marathon thing. I was thinking like an 8-hour stream, or maybe even 10 hours, possibly. Collect 3 emblems. There's one more challenge to do. Yeah, I can understand. I'm always like sort of in my head that, you know, I'm like a little aggravated at times when they like, it's just in my head, but my response would be like, you know, go watch something else instead of disliking something that you hate. Or, you know, that's like, I don't know. That's like saying, you know, your job is to get involved in something that you try to get rid of something because you hate it, and that it just negatively affects the other person who, you know, put the trouble to make it. I don't know. No, you're actually the 150th. Twitch has been kind of like been weird with I think it went through like a cleanup process where it unfollowed some people, probably because they haven't been very active on the stream at like watching. But from the time you followed, you were actually the 150th. Okay, so I want to get back to that point about or actually I want to go and I want to talk about a story about when I was making that goofy video for the Epic Funtime Brigade. Or if it's just a video that I outright don't think is very good. And yet somehow it gets like thousands or millions of views on. But yeah, anyway. So you know about sorry. You know about that video, the goofy video I made? Well, it turns out I had to edit it twice. I had to edit the video twice, and it was very discouraging to me. To a point, but I eventually finished it. It was very discouraging to me because, okay, so you know the program Adobe Premiere Pro, that's like their video editing software that they have, and that's what I use. So I was using that to edit the video. Okay, I'm gonna check and see if this is the location I have to go to. I'm not entirely sure. So I was editing the video on Adobe Premiere Pro, and there's a hotkey by default. Okay, there's a hotkey, and what this hotkey does is that it closes any sort of window, that you have in your workspace. Like, your workspace is like multiple of windows that are all together in like one space, if that makes sense. Or it's like multiple spaces in one screen. So you have like your segment or your timeline space, and you have a preview window, or a preview window, a timeline window, and there's just a bunch of other stuff in there too. So you press this hotkey. It's Command W on Mac, and I think it's Control W or something similar to that on Windows. Well, if you press that on your timeline, it completely closes the timeline, meaning that it gets rid of it all. it erases the whole timeline. And I'm like, are you serious? And I hit that by accident because I was trying to save it. But it turns out I hit that thing, or I hit that, that hotkey first and then slid my finger down and that saved it. So I was screwed. I just screwed myself and lost all that progress. I don't even know why I'm traveling. I should be just quick traveling to that shrine. So yeah, I was very, very pissed off at that accident. I made that accident, like, I probably made that accident at least 5 times while during my life using that program. And that's the second time I've accidentally just deleted my whole timeline. And I had to redo, like, recompile everything in there, do all the edits, put all the stuff and effects in there manually. I could not restore it back to the way it was. I might have cursed, but I was just like so pissed off. It was like a very silent, it was like me being very silent but totally enraged. So yeah, I probably had to spend at least 6 to 7 hours to get back to where I was. And once I finally got back there, then I decided, you know what? I could add a couple more things into the project that weren't there before. And so it kind of added new things in the video. Or I added new things into the video. Okay, so I don't remember this being there, but survive lava's fury fate. I don't remember this guardian being there. It possibly might have been always there. I don't know, but I'm gonna destroy it. Yeah, I was really thinking about it because that was just a lot of time and put to putting that. But fortunately, it wasn't all bad. You know, as long as like it's not as bad as like losing all of the material that you had. Because with that, you could still put it back together. But it just sucked that I had to put all that time back into fixing it. It just kind of sucked. Okay. So, I don't know if this is the place I need to be. Is that a skull head? Okay. So, I'm right there. Okay, so I am in the right place. I just need to go up here. This is where I need to be. Okay. I found it. Okay. When was the last time I played in handheld mode? I think a week ago. I was just kind of playing Mario Odyssey at the time. I will say that handheld mode is an amazing feature because, you know, you have the ability to play it anywhere. Regardless of how low the specs are in the games, it, like, really doesn't matter to me, as long as it's good, because that's the thing, it needs to have, like, good performance and everything. Rarely, I usually take it on trips whenever I have to wait for long periods of time, but most of the time I'm not. Most of the time whenever I'm out, I have stuff to do, so I'm not really waiting on anything. But, the last time I did do it was, I was actually waiting in line for the Super Nintendo Classic when it came out. The day it came out. And, oops, gotta keep climbing. And, I had my Switch on me, and I was playing Sonic Mania at the time. And also this game. And, oh, there was another time where I was at the dentist, waiting for my checkup, and I was also playing my Switch as well.